everybody, welcome back for another video. Oh, sorry, Lila's here and she's about ready to knock over my scissors. Let me move those. And she's not ready to knock over my coffee. What a fun way to start a video. I'm here because I have had something sent to me. These are the Zen Art supplies. Now, I do have some things from Zen Art supplies. You might have seen them here. This is the little espresso set of 12 portable colors. And then I also have this other little palette of theirs. Oop. I forgot I had these in here. Which is a set of 24 colors. These are their introductory line of watercolors. And I actually love playing with them. And I think that they're a set of watercolors that I would take, especially this one, on the go, because you can mix some good colors, and I don't feel like I have, like I've got like Daniel Smith's with me, or my, oh, what's that other brand? My St. Petersburg, or my Rosa. You know, I don't feel like I have my expensive paints with me. But this is something new, and it's called the Sorriso, and it's 12 watercolors, and it's supposed to be a step up from those other ones that you just saw. And it's a cute little tin. Oh wait, there's stuff in there. So you can see there's 12 colors. There's a maple rose, pale terracotta, golden quinacridone, like a quinacridone gold, like my favorite Daniel Smith P049. I want to see what that's like. Vermilion hue, quinacridone rose, cobalt violet hue, yellow ochre, burnt sienna, umber, burnt umber, olive green, and Prussian blue. Now, if you know me, this is kind of, in my mind, it looks like a palette that was created by someone that knows me or knows all of my favorite colors, because I use these all the time, or variations on these colors. So, and I guess this is a painting that they did with these colors. I like that gold. That's got to be the golden quinacridone. So that is something that's very, very interesting. Let's see what this stuff was. Oh, it was a thank you. And that's the creator. This is artist, mother, and co-founder of Zen Art Supplies. Oh, and that's for that free gift, which I've already gotten one. I think you only get one per address. So let's take a look and see. First of all, the tin. It has like this is raised on it. I think that's a sticker. That's a sticker on there. And it says that it has all their logo in the Zen Art Supplies. It's red on the bottom. That's different. I like that. Well, let's take a look on the inside. So there's 12 colors. Oh, it looks like a little artist watercolor palettes. There's a Classico, a Moderno, a Vista, and a Sorriso. Ah, there you go, and you can see what the four are, and then the colors that they have. And we've got this one here. It says Soruso, smile in Italian. I'm totally pronouncing that totally wrong. Is the most beautiful expression that opens up the heart and doesn't require any explanation. Although it's rare to see an open smile in masterpieces, our Sorriso palette is for you to smile while you paint the portraits or figurative paintings with so many colors. You'll love for mixing any shade of skin. I think that's another reason why I like it too, the skin tone possibilities. shade of skin, age, and mood. Combine with other palettes for more colors if you desire more blues or miss other colors. Yeah, there's only one blue, Prussian blue, but, you know, I'm gonna give the little palette a try. And then it talks more about their brushes. And then one thing I do like is their swatch cards are a nice watercolor paper. But wait, did one of them fall out? Wait, there's a powder blue. They included another blue, which isn't on the card. Well, that's interesting. Okay. So there's 12 plus powder blue. Do these have anything marked on them? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is peel all of these little things off, trying to keep them in the correct order. And I will definitely speed this up and put some music on for you. Golden Can you help me with this one? Are you gonna help me? This one doesn't have a boundary issue, does she? And this is lucky number 13, called Powder Blue. Ooh, and we'll just, actually I'll put it in there. Okay, so I have a couple of jars of water over here. I've got 3 brushes. I have my Traveler's Notebook insert. Let's just add it to this front insert here, which has watercolor paper in it. Like here are my swatches of the other Zen Art palettes. Like here's that little tiny one. Here's the larger one. And then me playing with their colors. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swatch them on the card, and I'm also gonna swatch them on this paper because it's something that I tend to use. Now these are dry, so I might need to mist them a little bit. This is one of those, oh, it says a mini mister. It's from Ranger Ink. What is it, like a Tim Holtz thing? So I'm gonna just kind of activate the watercolors. Ooh, they look like they actually activate really quickly. Just a little spray bottle that I keep on hand for things like this. Now, I'll go in with my number 6 snap brush. So I'm gonna just get it wet. And we'll start with the top color, which is Naples Rose. It's a very pretty peachy skin tone. Next is Pale Terracotta. Looks like a nice terracotta color. And let's put that here. Wet my brush a little bit. It's a pretty color. It looks like a nice, that's like a pink skin tone. This looks like a peach skin tone. The next one is the Golden Quinacridone. So it's kind of, ooh. Their Golden Quinacridone is very orange. Now yes, Golden Quinacridone does go down orange. So what I'm gonna try to do on the swatch card is, it made my water a really pretty color. That's pretty. Now the next color is Vermilion Hue. It's a nice orange. Kind of like a geranium color. Here, let's just kind of, yeah, like a very pretty geranium color. Lila hair. Now, after that, we have Quinacridone Rose. Let's kind of put that down here. Quinacridone Rose is a really pretty color. Very, kind of reminds me of the beautiful azaleas in the spring. Now let's put some here. And we'll spread that around. How pretty. Now the next color we have here is Cobalt Hue, Violet Hue. So it's a cobalt violet. So it'll be a really pretty, when I think of this color, I kind of think of like a quinacridone violet. That's what that kind of reminds me of. But they must be cobalt violet hue. It's a really pretty color. Now, down here, there's this yellow oxide, which kind of looks like a yellow ochre of sorts. It's a really pretty shade. down here. Yeah, it looks like a nice yellow ochre. Yellow oxide. Then we have, these actually wet really well, so I think I went a little heavy-handed with the spray water. Burnt sienna, but it does make them flow really well on the paper, so that was a good thing that I did do that. The next color is umber. Just a little there. It's really pretty, umber. Yeah, I think the formula for these is definitely different than the formula for the other little tins that I have. It's really pretty umber. Now we have the burnt umber. So it'll be a little bit warm. Ooh, much, look how pigmented that is. I think I had too much on the brush. Let's just get some water on the brush. Kind of. Spread that around. Here, so I can see the word because it's a really nice shade. Okay. Then the next color is olive green. That's a pretty shade of green. I'll put a little darker at the top to show the layers and variation. It's a really pretty color. That is really pretty. I like that. I like it a lot. Now is the Prussian blue. Prussian blue, when I was a kid getter, that was my favorite shade of blue. What I'll do is put a nice healthy layer down. But yeah, Prussian blue was my favorite blue. It's a color, you don't see that common being used that much anymore. I mean, yes, it's still around and like it's in this palette, but I think it depends on the artist and who trained them or how they were trained, because it's Prussian blue is it's a pretty, you know, bold blue. Oh, that's right. And then we had an extra color, which I can't fit on the card. I guess well, what was it called? Oh no. It was a powder blue. That's right, powder blue. It kind of is like a, they say powder blue, but I think more of like a periwinkle of sorts. So those are the colors in this 13 set, because I wasn't expecting that. I wonder if that powder blue is in another set. Let's see. In the classic palette, the blues they have are cerulean, ultramarine, and phthalo blue. In the Moderno set, the blues they have are cobalt blue and turquoise. In the Vista palette, they have manganese, ultramarine, and phthalo blue. Oh, they also have an indigo. Yeah, and then just a Prussian blue. So that must be a new blue. I wonder if they added a blue like that. Because it's not any of those colors. I wonder if they added that blue because so many of these colors, especially if you look at them up close, they look very... I don't think when I see these colors, I don't think of a painting of a portrait. I think of floral colors, but again, that's what I do. I don't paint portraits of people. That's definitely not my bag. Because that olive green, let's get one of my smaller brushes. If you were to take that olive green, I mean, that's a beautiful color for like a vine. I kind of smudged that a bit. And it doesn't really beat up too much on the palette for the first time using it. It's pretty common. It's really pretty. Now, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna water this down a bit. Get some pigment there. And add some water. All of my palettes have lots of green on them. That's okay. Now, what I'm gonna do is very pretty. I have even no idea if I'm in screen. Good, I am. Very pretty green. Now, we're gonna get some of that cobalt violet hue. Is that what they call it? What I'm gonna do is not use my fine detailed brush for that. I'm gonna use this monster of a brush. Kind of see if I can get it does beat up a little, but that's so common with little shiny metal palettes like that. I'm gonna get some of that color and just kind of make some dots there. Let's take some of that quinacridone rose and mix a little bit of it with the I don't know what those flowers are called, but there they are. I'll pick up some of that green again, and then maybe do like a stem of sorts. And what I want to do is what colors do we have? Let's take this medium brush. The burnt sienna actually looks like a nice terracotta, so I'm gonna put these in a little pot. And then for the dirt, I guess I could use the sorry, my fingers are starting to go numb. Must be the way I'm holding my brush. Burnt umber. That'd be this one, I think. Put a little bit of burnt umber. And we'll put a little bit of umber. That was this one, yes. Just to kind of now the yellow oxide. I wonder. It's a pretty color. disturb the lila. Let's see. I'm gonna start with a little burnt sienna. I'm just kind of mixing on the spot. Now, why don't we see if we can take some of that quinacridone gold. Their quinacridone gold is very, very orange. But I have to get it really thinned out. Woo! I'm still a little wet. Stay there. You get to see me kind of fix. I was a little rushed. I didn't let it dry fast enough. And I wonder if I can take that green and darken it just a bit with that burnt umber, and maybe give these, whatever those flowers are called, a little bit of a definition. Yeah. So this is my first look at this palette. And of course, Lila's laying here and she's already got hair in my new palette. So I will link them down below. This is available on Amazon and through their webpage. I don't get any money from them. I'm not an affiliate or anything. Now the Amazon link will have my affiliates with them, but I mean, it's like pennies, like I'd get 2 cents if you were to buy it. So I will link that below, and I'm gonna have fun this week playing with these new paints. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.